Okay, let's talk about the Seine River for a second. This is the river that divides the city of Paris into three parts: the left bank, the right bank, and Ile de la Cité, which is that little island in the middle of the city. And the word La Seine comes from a Celtic word that means source, which makes sense since it's the reason that Paris was founded. It was the source of life as it was founded, and now it's still a big source of income and tourism in Paris. So, like I said, it acts as a compass for the entire city. So, if you are trying to get around Paris and you're looking to try to figure out where you're going, the way that they're going to talk to you about it is they're going to say, hey, that's on the left bank, that's on the right bank, or that's on Ile de la Cité, which is this island. There's an additional small island, but there's really not much there. It's super teeny tiny. Um, and the city whole is just based off of where La Seine flows. So if you stayed on one street in Paris, you would actually probably just go in a circle. So it's really important to see where you are. A good way to travel is just to travel along the river, and then you can go from when you know, hey, I'm trying to get to this point, just break from the river and go that direction when you get close. Um, Another great way to kind of get your bearings on the city is to take a bateau mouche tour, which is what's showing up here. This is a bateau mouche down here. It means flyboat. And these tours will tell you kind of where everything is in Paris. The tour guides are super knowledgeable, and it'll give you a good indication of where you are in the city. So you'll know, hey, the Eiffel Tower's down here, and then we get a little farther, and the Pantheon is right here, and oh, there's, Arc de Triomphe or whatever you see. There's the Pantheon. And so you'll have an idea of where the river is, and then where all of the monuments that you want to see, or a lot of the monuments that you want to see, are in proximity to the river. So it's a good way to start off your trip. It's absolutely gorgeous. Really recommend going in the evening. Like, you see the dusk, it's absolutely beautiful, and you get to see the City of Lights a little bit. And it's not quite as hot, especially if you go in the summertime. It's not quite as hot as you tour down the river, but this is a great way to start off your trip. Usually they'll speak in English and French, and then at least one other language. You can always ask before you get on the boat what languages will be spoken. Sometimes you can request certain languages. The tour guides often know how to speak all kinds of different languages, obviously French and English, but then also Spanish, Italian, German, Chinese, and so on and so on. And of course, never hesitate to ask them questions if you have them on your tour.